Here at St. Vladimir's, we all know the dangers that lurk outside our gates.
It was an interesting journey for us because I began my journey with these books, and as did Marguerite, a good 15 years ago when we read them as just, two people reading books by the pool on a vacation.
Yeah.
And I had always wanted to make the show, but I had never thought about what the show would be. And so when somebody said they were excited to let me make it, I thought, oh, okay, well, now I've got to go back and reread the books and figure out what today's version of this show is. And in talking to Marguerite, as we were rereading the stories, we realized that it's so much more than what we sort of always thought, which was just a really great vampire romance. And it's actually a story about an uprising and about freedoms and about oppression and about all these great things that and really powerful themes that are so relevant to today's society. And so we suddenly found ourselves with a message piece that we didn't even realize that we had.
And we also ended up feeling grateful in some ways that if you told it 15 years ago, it would have been wonderful, but this feels like the perfect time to tell that story. Like it just felt like, fate kind of like led it to this moment.
Well, one of the nice things that happens to you in Hollywood when you've worked a really long time and done well for yourself is that people start asking you the question, what have you always wanted to do?
Yeah.
And then when you have an answer, they get very excited about that. And then they go and they make it happen for you. So Vampire Academy was at the top of my list of things I'd always wanted to do. And I got asked the question and then everything happened from there.
I loved shooting in Spain for a million reasons. I loved being in Spain. I loved Spanish people. I loved Spanish culture. I loved our crew. It was an adventure and people were very generous. There were great artists. We tapped into such great artists on our show that worked on our show, working in every single aspect of it. So we lived in Pamplona, which was adorable and wonderful. Yeah. And then we shot in Olite. We got to spend a good little chunk of time in San Sebastian, which I won't lie, I have a deep, deep crush on. Yeah. We even managed, Julie and I, it was so tight, the schedule. We even managed a quick trip to Barcelona, and I'm desperate to go back. So, and a little time in Madrid, a little bit of time in Madrid. So it just made me want to go back to Spain and see everything. It was wonderful. It was great.
I would say romance for sure. Powerful female friendship, strong women. What else, Marguerite?
I think this cast, I can't stop bragging about this cast. I think this cast is really nails these characters, and you will fall in love with not just the stuff you saw in the books, but we kind of got to build up other characters that were only touched on peripherally in the books. And those are some characters that will also pop for fans of the books and for anybody who's watching. So I'm really proud of the cast and what they did. I think they're all really great actors. And I fell in love with, I'm shipping couples as badly as anybody online. So I think there's a lot to.
She's my family. I would die for her.